The Zeno Hybrid Pan Let's Cook series is a series of specially curated free classes that's gonna teach you special recipes using our hybrid pans. So what are we waiting for? Let's cook! Okay, so the first part of this dish will require us to marinate our chicken. So what I have with me here are boneless chicken thighs. Okay, now if you want to use another part of chicken, that's fine. If you want to use chicken breasts, if you want to use leg quarters, okay, that's really up to you. But for me, I prefer using boneless chicken thighs. Now later on, I'm going to show you a variation, okay, using chicken leg quarters, but I'm going to be roasting them. So I'm going to show you two variations to this dish, okay? So first off, let's marinate the chicken thighs. So what I have with me here is a bowl with our boneless chicken thighs. I'm now going to be adding our garlic, okay? We have garlic paste. We have with me here this is really a convenience in a jar, okay? I'm using likamki minced ginger, okay? So no need to buy fresh ginger, peel them, grate them, okay? This is convenience in a jar. So I'm gonna be adding that. I'm gonna be adding our rice wine, and then I'm gonna be adding our likamki sesame oil. This packs a lot of flavor. That's gonna be really, really very delicious. Okay, and then of course, don't forget, I'm gonna season this with salt. Okay, generous amount of salt and black pepper. Okay, so we're gonna mix all of this together. Okay. So we're gonna marinate these for an hour. We'll be back. Okay, so for the second part of this recipe, we're gonna be making our chicken rice. Alright, so what do we have here? I have with me here on my left our Rossetti Zeno shallow pot. That's what we have right here with our Arla unsalted butter. Okay, that's melting nicely right there over medium flame. I'm now gonna be adding our olive oil. So I'm combining Arla butter and olive oil. While we wait for that, I'm gonna tell you some features of our Rossetti Zeno shallow pot. What I like about this series is that it provides very good non-stick qualities, and you will see later on, no? And these pans are designed to withstand high heat, unlike other non-stick pans which are not designed to withstand high heat. This can, okay? And as you can see, it's constructed in all stainless steel, right? Which means you can go from stovetop direct to the oven without the worry of melting your handles or any component of the pan. Okay, now our fat is hot enough. I'm gonna be adding our garlic and our likamki minced ginger at the same time. And we're just gonna saute this for about a minute. Aromatic flavor up and running. Then next up, we're gonna be adding our basmati rice. So for this recipe, we're using basmati rice. There is no need to use basmati rice. If you wanna use regular rice, that's fine. It's really up to you. But for today, I wanna use basmati to make it just a little special. Okay? So I'm now gonna be adding our basmati rice. And then I'm gonna saute this. Now the basmati rice, before you add it to your Rossetti Zeno shallow pot, you better be sure that you wash and you rinse your basmati rice very well. Twice, sometimes even 3 times. You wanna wash it until the water runs clear. Okay? So we're gonna saute this for about a minute. So after about a minute, I'm now going to be adding our chicken stock. So what I'm using here is freshly made chicken stock. That is recommended. Okay, of course, if you don't have freshly made chicken stock, you can always use instant chicken stock. But as we know, the quality of instant chicken stock versus freshly made chicken stock is very, very different. They're worlds apart, okay? So I would always recommend using freshly made chicken stock. It's really not that difficult to make. For those of you who would want to learn how to make really good fresh chicken stock from scratch, you can visit our website at www.tika.net. You just quickly create your own account. Very quick, it'll take you only 2-3 minutes, and then you can enroll in our free classes, absolutely free. You don't need to pay a single cent. You go under courses, and under courses you will see a series called Tika Fundamentals, and there we have free classes including how to make stocks, chicken stock, beef stock, fish stock, okay, and other free classes as well. So you're free to visit the site, register, and download those free classes. So now, back to our chicken rice. So I've added the chicken stock, and we will now bring this to a boil. So what I'm gonna do is I will cover this. I'll bring it to a boil. We'll be right back. Okay, so now we are at boiling point. As you can see, at this point we're now going to be adding our marinated chicken thigh fillets, which we did earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this on one side of the pot. So I'm adding it skin side up, and then I will now cover this, and I will lower the heat, and I'm gonna cook this until our rice is done. So we'll be back. Okay, so while we're waiting for our chicken rice cooking on the stove top, we're gonna get to our dipping sauces. So the first of 3 dipping sauces that we're gonna make is this right here. This is a very simple dipping sauce that goes very well with our dish. So we're gonna start off here with our Rossetti Zeno pan with our corn oil. Okay, I'm heating that over medium heat, and what I have here is thinly sliced onion leeks. I'm gonna be putting this. It's gotta be ceramic because we're gonna be pouring hot oil later on. So don't use a plastic bowl. Okay, next up we have our Likam Key minced ginger. Again, convenience off the shelf, ready-made straight off the bottle. We're gonna be adding that. And then we have here our lemongrass. So I'm using bottled lemongrass. You can buy this in your favorite supermarket. You can use fresh lemongrass as well. Just be sure that you mince that very finely. Okay, so we're gonna be adding our lemongrass here. Okay, and then we're gonna be adding, of course, a little salt and pepper. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Next up, we're gonna be adding our hot oil. And I'm gonna be adding our hot oil to this mixture right here. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a nice mix. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna be adding our Likam Key sesame oil. This is gonna give this dipping sauce a big boost in flavor. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're gonna move to our second and third dipping sauces. Okay, so our second and third dipping sauces are very, very simple. They're pretty much straight off the bottles. So the first one, we have ketchup manis. Some pronounce it ketchup manis. This is a thick, sweet soy sauce. Okay, that's what we have right here. And then the third one is again another fantastic sauce, restaurant quality style chili garlic sauce. Likam Key chili garlic sauce. Commercial tasting sauce. No, this is really restaurant quality style chili garlic sauce. Okay, and again, very, very convenient. Okay, so that's our Likam Key chili garlic sauce. Okay, so it's been about close to 10 minutes, and let's take a peek at this point. Wow, so you can see that our rice is pretty much cooked. So is our chicken. So at this point, I'm now gonna be adding our pechay. So I'm using, these are Taiwanese pechay. They're very bright green in color. I'm gonna be adding that on one end of the pan. There you go. Then I'm gonna cover that back up. Okay, I'll give this maybe a few more minutes. We'll be back. Okay, so it's been close to 20 minutes since we started. And if we take a peek at this point, you can see our vegetables are nicely cooked. So this is done. I'm gonna turn the heat off and we're gonna get to decorating, assembling our dish. We'll be back. Okay, so now again, we are at the most exciting part. We're gonna be decorating, garnishing our dish. So for the garnishes, I'm just gonna explain this one by one really quick. What we have here, beginning with my crispy garlic. Okay, so I'm just using a bottled crispy garlic. Again, very convenient off the shelf. Then I have crispy shallots. And then I have with me thinly sliced onion leeks and sliced cucumber. These are our garnishes. I have with me here the 3 sauces, the dips that we made. We have our likamki chili garlic sauce. We have our ketchup or ketchup mayonnaise, and then we have the third dipping sauce we did, which is a combination of our likamki ginger, garlic, sesame oil, and leeks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do at this point is I will first move up all our chicken thighs into one side of the pan, just so that we can give space for our cucumber. Here we're gonna be first. Okay. And then I'm gonna start off with our crispy garlic. Our fried shallots. Our sliced key sesame oil. A thin drizzle of that very aromatic likamki sesame oil. And there we have it, your Hainanese inspired chicken rice. Now what I like about our Rossetti Zeno pans is that, as you can see, you can go straight from the stovetop to your serving dining table. Because our pans are beautifully crafted, there really is no need to transfer this to a serving dish or platter. You just simply put a trivet on your table to protect your tabletop from the hot pan, and you can just put that pan right on your dining table. Okay, and then of course you have your dipping sauces served right beside it, and you can immediately enjoy that hot Hainanese inspired chicken rice. My name is Chef Gabby Prats for Zeno Hybrid Pans, inviting you to stay tuned to our monthly TikTok Live culinary demonstrations.